Okay, YouTubers, that's right, it's now official. NVIDIA is releasing the brand new RTX 3090 Ti. That's right, the baddest of the bad. Coming to market at $2,000. Geared for those people who want to do 8K gaming and who want the absolute best performance. For those people who do 3D rendering, Photoshop. It's really like a mad scientist card for the person who does everything. It's not going to be light on the wallet, but it's probably going to be the most badass desktop card on the block. Let's check it out. Chances are that if you're upgrading a computer with major parts or you're just building a new computer, you're going to need a legitimate Windows key. And VIP Your CD Key Sales has you covered. And right now the prices are lower than ever and it's simple to buy. You simply go over to their website, choose the Windows software that you want to, put it into your cart, and when you're going to the checkout, you're going to want to enter the code TOT20 and save yourself an additional 25%, making your Windows key not only completely legit, but also really low price. And after a few minutes, you'll get an email and all of your keys will be inside of your inbox. So it's really simple. So if you want to save money and you want a key that you know is guaranteed to work forever, then check out VIP Your CD Key Sales. Right on. So real quick before we jump into today's video, I would ask that you guys do me a kindness and like and share this video on social media. Also, if you like what you see here on the channel, you can subscribe up. I do a lot of different stuff. I'm going to be doing music and tech. That's what this channel is all about. But with that said though, let's talk about this crazy RTX 3090 Ti. Just what the... So check this, tech fans. Today, NVIDIA officially, that's right, officially launches the GeForce RTX 3090 Ti GPU. Now, it's still powered by Ampere. This is NVIDIA's second generation RTX architecture, but this card features a record-breaking 10,752 CUDA cores and boasts 78 RT teraflops, 40 shader teraflops, and 320 tensor teraflops of pure power. And it's packed with 24 gigabytes of the fastest 21 gigabytes a second of GDDR6 memory. Now, like I said in the beginning, the GeForce RTX 3090 Ti is primarily designed for the most ambitious user. Those building research systems for data science and AI, or processor large data sets, and those that are making massive projects in those creative applications, as well as developers or CG animations working with detailed models, super high resolution textures, and massive sets. And it's also for one who simply desires the very fastest GPU on the planet and they just want to have the best. But like I said, it's a content creator's dream GPU. The GeForce RTX 3090 Ti is also geared to be an artist dream card, and it's tailored for advanced creators, allowing them to edit insanely large models, work on production quality video, or edit in multiple apps at the same time. Rendering in applications such as Blender, Maya, or Cinema 4D not only requires a more powerful GPU, they require more GPU memory. And the RTX 3090 Ti delivers between 42 and 102% more performance than the RTX 2080 Ti and Titan RTX in those rendering applications. And because the RTX 3090 Ti features a massive 24 gigabytes of memory, it can handle datasets that are twice as large as those that fit into the memory footprint of the original RTX 3080 Ti. And video editors, they should also see huge advantages as well with this card. Check this out. For example, working with 8K RAW projects in DaVinci Resolve featuring Redcode RAW R3D files uses most of the 10 gigabytes of memory available in the original GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. Adding a GPU memory-intensive effect such as temporal noise reduction or speed warp or speed force retiming can easily exceed the memory available on the original RTX 3080 Ti, resulting in an out-of-memory error within the application, which just sucks and destroys your project. But now, performing the same memory-intensive operations with the RTX 3090 Ti allows editing to continue normally without having to reduce the project's complexity. And you guys have to admit, the card looks pretty cool, right? But will it run cool? That is the question. All right, so there you have it, tech fans. A card that's $2,000, made for those who either have an 8K monitor or an 8K TV and they want to do, like I said at the very beginning of the video, they want to do 8K gaming, which is rather crazy, but apparently, you know, this card is going to be that type of card. And for content creators and those people doing stuff like that, according to what the numbers are looking like, this will be the most badass of badass cards. I don't know if I'll get my hands on one for review sample. Who even knows if they're going to sample these cards out? I've asked for one, but I don't have any interest in really doing 8K gaming, but I would like to test the card as a content creator and see how it really does stacked up against my M1 Mac. That would be pretty interesting. Would you guys like to see something like that? If you would, leave the comments down below saying, hey, NVIDIA, sample Elric one of these cards. I'd even try to do something with music as well. Don't know how I could do it yet, but I've been thinking about it. So once again, thanks for watching this video. Any other additional information about this card will be on the NVIDIA website. I'll have a link down below where you can check that out. By the way, all of those codes that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video are all 100% genuine codes. They're always guaranteed. Never had anybody have a bad experience. So peace out. I'll see you guys back here on the channel for more tech here on Tech Tomorrow.